Hello everyone, thank you for tuning back in with me. I'm sharing with you an Oreo cookie peppermint candy bark recipe. Alright, so here I have a 1 pound package of a family size of package of Oreo cookies, and I crushed the cookies. You can use a food processor, or if you don't have a food processor, you can put these in a large Ziploc bag and take a blunt object and just beat the Oreo cookies in the Ziploc bag until they resemble crumbs. Alright, so you will see that they look like coarse crumbs there. Okay, and also you would need 11 or 12 ounce bag of chocolate chips. Some bags will say 11 or 12 ounces, so either one will work. And these are white chocolate chips. And here I have about 40 crushed hard peppermint candies. The same as I crushed my Oreo cookies, I crushed these the same. And that's the hard peppermint candies that I've used. And you about 40 candies, crushed candy sugars come out to be 1 cup. Okay, so as long as you can get about 1 cup of crushed candies. Originally here I started off with 3 tablespoons of butter, but you will need 5 tablespoons of butter, and you want to melt it, and we will pour it into our crushed Oreos. Okay, so you're gonna pour the 5 tablespoons of melted butter into the Oreo cookies, and we're just gonna mix everything until it's well combined. Okay, so once you combine the butter to your Oreo cookie crumble, you will set this to the side, because the next step we will have to melt our chocolate chips. So how I melt my chocolate chips, I put in 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and I melt my chocolate chips over a hot water bath. You can melt yours however you want. So once your chocolate chips are melted, you will combine the melted chocolate chips into your Oreo cookie mixture, and you mix everything till well combined. Okay, so once you have that mixed up, next you will need a parchment paper lined cookie sheet, and place the Oreo cookie and chocolate mixture onto the parchment paper lined cookie sheet, and I place another sheet of parchment paper right on top to help press it down to flatten it out, because you want this to be flat. This is your bark. You're going to place that in the freezer or refrigerator for about 30 minutes to harden. So while we have that in the refrigerator, we're going to melt our white chocolate chips. And I'm doing this the same way as I did my milk chocolate chips rather. I'm putting in 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Okay. And I'm placing this into a saucepan with hot water, and I'm going to stir this until it completely melts. And this is exactly how I did the milk chocolate chips, by the way. Okay, so once that is completely melted, then I will add in half a cup of the peppermint candies, not all the full cup, but only half cup of the candies into the white chocolate. All right, so now you would check on your not your peppermint bark, but you would check on your Oreo chocolate bark. It should be hardened by now if you placed it in the freezer or refrigerator, and mine was definitely hardened, which lets me know that it's time to pour on the white chocolate peppermint mixture. Okay, Okay, so the white chocolate and peppermint mixture, you're going to pour all of that on top and spread it all over evenly, all over your Oreo cookie bark. Very easy recipe. Definitely for those that love chocolate and mint combinations, this is a great recipe for those that love chocolate mint recipes. Okay, so after you spread this on, you will place this back into your freezer or refrigerator to harden for 30 minutes. Add the remaining amount of crushed peppermint candies to this. Then you place this back in your freezer or refrigerator for 30 minutes to harden. Once everything is hardened, then it is finished. It's done. Simple as that. And you can start breaking this up into pieces. And for storage for this, I recommend that this be stored in an airtight container or a Ziploc bag in the refrigerator, because of the purpose of the chocolate. If it's too hot, if you have if your room temperature is too hot, the chocolate can tend to melt. So you might want to just keep these stored in your refrigerator. But this is the finished product, and it looks very delicious. For those that love chocolate mint recipes, this is one for you, and a nice Christmas treat to add on to your Christmas holiday treat recipes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you'll try this recipe and my other Christmas treats recipes to share with your loved ones. If you like my content, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless.